Hi, I'm Chris Dalton from PignutBushcraft, and what I was going to do at this video was look at making some nettle string. What I've got here is I've got one of the red stinger nettles. These are just a bit more weathered and have been in the sun a bit longer, and they make a better, stronger cord. So what we have to do is we have to remove all the leaves and the little flowering heads, and you can't do this with your fingers without getting stung. You just have to keep moving up the stem and be firm with it. And then you'll get stung. And then what we do to make the string is we have to squash it. Just to flatten it out a bit. And where the little segments are, it helps if you can press down on something that's quite hard. Once we've done that, you then just open it out. So we open it out so it's flat. And then what we have to do is we have to remove the white pith from the middle. And the best way to do that is to bend it so the pith will break upwards, like that. So now the pith broke upwards away from the fibres, and then just run it through your finger and your thumb, and that should remove the pith. And they're the fibres that we use to tie stuff up. You can use these as they are, or preferably you dry them, because they'll shrink quite a lot once they dry. So anything that you make with them will become loose. But just for demonstration, the way we turn this into string, you'll notice that each strand tapers towards the edge, and that helps us add new fibres in so we can make a longer piece of string. So to start rolling this, you bend it but not quite in half, so you've got one strand longer than the other, and then just roll them up so that they're rounded. It'll make it easier then to roll into string. So what we do then, the easiest way I find is a process called thigh rolling. And what you do is you hold it where the end of the string will be, lay it over your thigh, and then just roll it. And then when you let go of the end, it'll twist together, and then where it finishes, grab hold of it and then do it again. Now before you get to the end, the fibre will start tapering off. So what we do then is we find another piece of strand with a similar size taper, and then you then add that onto there just by rolling it together. Little end twisting together, and then carry on the same way as we were doing before. Just roll it against the thigh, and then keep twisting. Oh, it's come off. So there we have, this one is now added in there, it won't come undone, but we now need to add another one into this side. So just doing the same thing again, lay them next to each other, and then twist. And if you're finding thigh rolling's a bit too difficult, then you can do it a different way, and as long as you twist both strands in the same direction, they will twist. Into cordage. So there we have, this very simply, just to demonstrate, a short piece of nettle cordage. Once it's done, you can then trim off all these straggly bits. I mean, done properly with very good pieces of nettle, these ones aren't quite the best. They're drying out a bit. But also the strands that it's given me, which I think I've used them all. Some of them are fat, then go thin, and then fat again, and that will affect how strong it is, because if one string is, or one piece of fibre is thicker than the other, the thin one that will then wrap around the thick one, which is not what you want to happen, because then all the strength then is going through the thick one, not both of them. And that's what happens, that's happened a little bit with this, but this was just purely to demonstrate. But also when it's dried, it's a lot stronger than when it's green. But like this bit is strong, I'm struggling to break that. Look. So for most light uses, like light use, it'll do fine. And it lasts a bit as well once it's been dried out.